Oh, that one.
Do you not remember?
No.
Do I button it up or what?
Yep, if you button it up. We have, there are documents that give us advice on how a man should be armoured. There's a very famous one called the Hastings manuscript, which tells you exactly how you should be dressed and how you should be armoured. And that's where we get these bits of wool around your knees.
Yes, because that's I suppose a touch you wouldn't really thought of, would you?
That's right. It's you can get used to it, but it's like everything else. The more padding and protection you have, the more comfortable your experience is going to be. You know, but you can quite easily be damaged and bitten by your own armour.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
For instance, on your shoulders, on that arming doublet, you've got nice thick leather pads. Okay. Now, if you were wearing a harness like this and marching for any great distance, you would find that they would start to wear through your arming doublet and start to wear through your collarbone. Okay, so we pad them out to try and make them as comfortable as possible. Right. It's actually very, very difficult for us to tell because they don't always have accurate accounts, and normally what happens is the people who won will always say, oh yes, well we won against ridiculous odds. You know.
And we lost about 20 people and they lost 2,000.
That's right. So
A little bit, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's going to do a really nice job of protecting your face. As we've already discussed, anything that hits you is more likely to kind of skid up and bounce off than it is to penetrate the armour. So if we don't protect this part of your face and something hits there, if it skids up, it's going to end up in your throat or in your jaw. So it's better to protect that kind of area. I'll pop that down. Let's see if this one fits you. The helmet is often one of the things that kind of is the most fussy of fits. How's that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Pop that up and put that down. If I tilt that. So your vision is kind of through that ice block. You can't see the most.
No, it's not free.
But you have to. So what you end up doing is you end up learning to move your whole body rather than
you
just your
definitely
head.
can't. There's no point just moving the head, is there?
But your actual vision, when the helmet's sitting properly, isn't actually that limited in terms of what you can see. You can see me quite happily, and you can possibly see your colleague out the corner of your eye. You know? But you do have to move around to maintain.
You've got to move your whole body. Right.
If you parry with the top half of your sword, that's a weaker defence, and I might be able to get round it.
So what's the advantage of a weak defence?
Well, there isn't really much of an advantage with a weak defence unless you are prepared for it, but that's getting into much more advanced tactics. Okay, so the best place to be defending is anywhere within the bottom kind of...
So about there to there?
Yeah, anywhere down there, and you've got a nice strong defence. Okay, so that's a good and strong. And what we do is, this is the kind of the biggest thing that makes us a reenactment fight rather than a medieval fight, is that I'm not actually trying to kill you. Right? I will cut to your body, but I know that, or I practice so that if you for whatever reason missed that parry, okay, and I got in there quickly, I'd hit you, but I'm not hitting you with any real force. Okay, so we can do that, and that way we have a good time, and we stay safe without really killing each other. That's alright, no, it's a good hit, it's a good hit. You alright?
Just get my breath out.
Of course, you turn your body to face that's it, and then you hold the back end up nice and high, okay, and you're just trying to, you're jostling with me, fencing with me, trying to get in there, and then when I see an opportunity, I just turn around and hit you with the other end.
Right.
Alright? Yep. So that's how it works.
Okay.
it's been a while since I've done any of these really tasty techniques. You often don't get to do them. They're a lot harder to do safely, so you need to be kind of careful about what you do. But, so yeah, but basically we'll do that one again. You come in and you really lift it up, and you beat people up if you need to physically. Anything you can do, all of these techniques are well and good, but if I can get you onto the floor, I can sit on top of you and I can stab you quite easily without any problem. How are you feeling? Do you want to get out of that?
No, I'm fine. Come over and look up.
Yes, of course.